Hey guys, it's Michaela, and today I'm going to walk you through how to see if someone muted you on Instagram. It's pretty quick and simple, so let's jump in. I'm just going to go to my profile, and I'm just going to choose, a random one, and I'm going to click on them, and then I'm going to click on this following thing, and you can see this mute option. A mute is basically you politely excusing yourself from that person's posts and any comments, and it doesn't tell them anything, and it doesn't notify them, but you just don't have to see their content anymore. So to try to find out if somebody muted you, there's no real way to do it. There are only kind of hints or things you can draw conclusions from by watching your stories and such, which I'll get into now. But there's no surefire way to find out if somebody muted you. So the one or two things you can do is if you're one of those people who tracks their stories. Maybe you posted a story. I'm going to switch over to another account I think I have a story on. Basically, you can go ahead and track who sees your story. If that person that you think muted you stopped looking at your stories, then that's a good indication that they probably muted you, especially if they usually look at your stories. Another way of knowing if they've muted you is to go ahead and see, maybe you can look at what they do, what their interactions are. So if I go to my homepage and let's just see if I'm saying, did this person interact or mute me? I go and I see what they've been doing. So I go to their tagged photos. Let's see, and let's click on that, and let's say, oh, this is 8 hours ago, and they commented. Then they're actively on Instagram and commenting on people's things. And if they're not doing that same to you, but they used to, then that could be an indicator. The last and final way to probably find out if you've been muted is post a story and then have a friend post a story. If this third person who you think has muted you isn't looking at your story, but is looking at their story, perhaps then you can indicate that you've been muted. Again, these are only little tricks you can do to try to trick them into seeing it, but the only way you can actually find out if you're muted is to just ask them. If you guys have any questions on that, let us know in the comments below. If not, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe.